Hello, and welcome to the newest episode of the Drive Home Podcast. I'm your host, and I am a lot better now. I wasn't sick or anything, but I believe last time I was pretty angry or frustrated. In a sense, I'm over it. I guess one of the big things is that, like, well, I'll get into that in a second. But anyway, let's drive this podcast home. So, I worked for 6 hours today, and it is currently the weekend, which means, for those of you paying attention to the last time, Monster Hunter Wilds came out, and I've been playing it, and I love it, and it's awesome. I can't get enough of it. I logged on, and I am back. I wasn't gone, but I was. I got a call, and I had to take it. So, not happening. Right, let me remember. So, Monster Hunter Wilds came out, and I love it. It's amazing. I cannot get enough of it. So, I played it for a little bit right when it came out for me, which was at midnight. I don't know if it came out for midnight for everybody, or it came out at a specific time for everybody, but I played it right when it dropped, basically, and for a little bit, because I had to go to sleep and go to work the next morning, but I was so excited. I ported my character data over, and then skipped some of the cutscenes. I think I skipped the cutscenes I already saw, because I didn't have a lot of time, but I got through the tutorial before I went to bed. And then what happened? Right, I played a little bit in the morning before I went to work. I had work at 10. And so by the time I had gone to work, I guess, I can't remember when this was. So this was either around, I guess, 8 to 9. Or this was around, I guess, 3 to 4. But I guess around one of those times. And the game came out for me at midnight, as I said. But somebody had a full set of Arkveld armor. And that very much confused me. Like, do you just have a bunch of friends and you're all just on doing, like, even that wouldn't work, because they'd have to finish it. So, this person, I'm assuming, got through the majority of the game, because I haven't fought Arkveld yet. Well, not in the full game. I fought Arkveld in the beta. And won once. I had to end up using the lance, though, which I like the lance, but I didn't used to like the lance as much. I don't use the lance much either, if I can help it. I prefer the charge blade and the sword and shield, among other weapons. Like, I like the dual blades. I don't know. Just the lance never really appealed to me too much. It's better in Wilds than it was in World. For me, personally, to the point where I'll actually use it in Wilds. But anyway, the last thing I did, I guess it was last night, was I beat Raydao, which is the electric Rathalos, but with a unique moveset. but yeah, no. So and I don't know if I'll put it up just because I felt so angry at the time, and it kind of gets repetitive, I think. But I was angry at my brother for something relatively, like, I guess in a sense it's petty, but like I asked him to do like one thing, which was to refrain from drinking all the milk, of which there was enough for like maybe one bowl of cereal or one glass of milk left. And I asked him to not drink it, and he ended up drinking it anyway. And this was all within a day. Like, it's not like I woke up in the morning, told him don't drink it. No, this was maybe like noonish, like maybe like around 3 o'clock in the afternoon. I asked him to not drink the milk, but then he did. Anyway, a couple hours later, but still, like, it was less than 12 hours apart, at least. And I got really grumpy about that because I always have cereal for breakfast. It's sort of a ritual, but also I don't know if my personality like changes at all, but I don't know. I feel like a different person when I don't have cereal. At least for breakfast, at least for one meal a day, and you know, up until I have that meal, you know, and I try breakfast because that's when you're supposed to eat cereal. But he drank all the milk, and when he drank all the milk, it was around 9, so you couldn't really go out and buy more milk then. So I was super peeved at him, which there's not, which under, like saying peeved is very under, like, I don't, what's the word? There's a word. Like, I'm not, I'm understating how I feel, because the only correct way is to use swears, and I don't want to do that. But, yeah, no, he really, I was very, very upset. The day after, we were going to hang out with friends, and we ended up sleeping over, even though I was like 50-50 whether we'd actually do it or not. But we did. And then we hang out with them the day after, and we had a great time. I don't know. It was good. It was good. And like, I don't think I've completely forgiven him yet, but I don't know. I guess I'm kind of like trying to avoid him. Not avoid him per se, but like, I don't want to talk to him. And yeah, I know it's petty, but if you listen to that episode, if that episode comes out, or when it does, it would be the one right before this one, if it is. And yeah, I think you can kind of tell that I'm agitated or angry even in that episode. I think. I don't know. I try to not, I mean, it's not even that I try to not get agitated or anything. I don't know how to describe it. I think I don't know if I've talked about this before, but my emotions are like a leaky bucket. Like a bucket with like a hole or something somewhere. Maybe it's just a tiny hole, but it's still enough that, like, it's dripping out, and, you know, just over time, it just dissipates, like most emotions. Like, I can be excited or find something funny in the moment, or get angry or sad in the moment. But after that, unless if I'm specifically remembering the thing, then usually it's sort of like out of sight, out of mind, like doesn't exist kind of thing. And I don't think that's natural, at least not how quickly it happens. Like, I was angry at my brother all day because of that. Like, I was just super grumpy the whole way, and it was not, I don't want to say it was unhealthy, because I think there's a lot of issues I have with my brother in general, and this one was just, you know, I asked him to do one thing for me, and he couldn't do that, and all the other reasons about me, like me being a hypocrite about, like, not like a hypocrite, but like, that's what I said. And I can't fully remember why I was going to be a hypocrite. But I don't like hypocrites. Like, if you're gonna, I don't know. And then, you know, it doesn't help my trust issues that I've had. Like, I want to trust people, and a lot of the time I can trust people with some things, but there's a lot of things I just can't trust people with. And it doesn't help that my own brother, who, you know, relatively speaking, I'm on pretty good terms with most of the time nowadays, just drank the milk, and, you know, because he forgot. That really, really annoyed me, but I'm just trying to let it leave, and Monster Hunter Wild sure helps. Which is hopefully what I'll be playing tonight. There's also a Warframe dev stream where they announced the new proto frames, or I think that's what they're called, right? With the human faces. And oh boy, it's funny. People before that dev stream were like, ooh, I can't wait to romance whoever. And then people after, why can't we romance, you know, any of them? Just like, well, they have interesting stories. You don't need to romance everybody. You don't need to. You know, cool new skins and a new update and more people and stuff is cool. It's like, they can whine over it, but they'll like it probably. Or they'll have to be okay with it. Because it's not like DE's going to change their mind now. Yeah, but no, I'm really looking forward to that. I need to start playing the No Man's Sky Expedition. I haven't yet, and if I don't start it soon, I'm never going to start it, which would be bad. Worlds Part 2, baby! I can't wait. But, I mean, yeah, for the most part, that's how my life's going, in a sense, though it's mostly just video game stuff. don't know. I guess that's all I really got to talk about today. But, it was funny. During the Warframe dev stream, they mentioned, Monster Hunter Wilds came out today. So, hopefully you guys are enjoying your break from Monster Hunter Wilds to watch the dev stream. And we'll try to keep it quick so you can go back. Even though, it's structured anyway. But, yeah, it's funny. But, super excited. Lots of stuff in the future. Xenoblade Chronicles X will be on the horizon. Fantasy Life, I want to say 2 at this point. But the Girl Who Steals Time will come out soon as well. And those 2 games I'm really looking forward to. So I honestly cannot wait. Things are looking up. And also things are looking down. But regardless, I cannot wait. Some things are looking down. Mainly money. But I'll work it out. I got a long week next week. Longer than I've had in a long time. So that'll be fun, hopefully. Well, it'll be worth it. And that's the main part. So, thank you all for listening to this episode of the Drive Fun Podcast. If you liked it, leave a like. If you didn't, you don't have to. And I hope you have a great next 24 hours. And have a good one, everybody. See ya.